Okay, welcome to our group coaching call. So today's topic is on client attraction. Client attraction, how to become magnetic to your soul aligned clients. So I was at a training today and there was some very amazing, phenomenal business owners and coaches and so forth. And they were talking a lot about sort of all the activity that you need to do in order to get clients. And some of the stuff, I'll be honest, I was getting all exhausted with how much, like the podcast, the book, daily emails. I'm like, I'm not going live every single day and sending emails every single day. Like that does not feel aligned to me. And so today we're going to connect to our future version of ourselves and we're going to see the kind of business that we would love to create. I'm going to reverse engineer our strategy. That strategy of how you're going to create your business as a healer, as a coach, as a therapist, creative entrepreneur, that strategy will come from your soul. The way that you're going to build your business, the way you're going to attract your clients and the type of clients you're going to attract, all of that comes from you. It doesn't come from someone else's 12-step plan that if you follow this formula that you're guaranteed to get results. Because I'll be honest, I've joined a lot of programs and I've had hit and miss results where I've joined a program and I got no result where somebody else got phenomenal results. It was because that wasn't the aligned action for me. And so this is what I'm really passionate about is the results that our community get happen because of the soul aligned action. Inside the program, for those of you who inside SoulAlign Business, you have a plethora of ways to market and sell your services. There are so many ways to do it. You get to choose. Not everyone's going to want to be on Insta, every single day. Not everyone's going to want to do 5-day challenges. Not everyone's going to want me to be doing webinars, right? Not everyone wants to write a book or do a podcast. For some of you, the idea of speaking from stage just fills you with dread. For others, it excites you and lights you up. Okay, so today is we're going to be tuning into the soul aligned way to build your business. Okay, are we ready? Good. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a guided visualization and we're going to connect to the future version of you and the version of you that almost exists in an alternate reality. Okay, so let me just draw it out for you guys. All right. There we go. I just got to remember it's all in reverse. Okay, so here's where we are right now in the now. We're going to jump over to 2 years in the future, but 2 years in the future in an alternate reality, alternate dimension, alternate possibility, another version of you that has created something from a place of pure desire, pure joy. So we're not looking at the timeline of, okay, what is the most logical outcome based on my current trajectory. What we're tapping into is in the field of infinite possibilities. So it's not what is going to happen, it's what could happen should you decide. Should you accept this mission? Okay, so tapping into one of the laws, which is like one of the laws in manifesting, which is the law of potentiality, which means it exists as a potential for you. And so where you are right now in your life and your business is as a result of the decisions and choices you made yesterday, last week, last month, last year, 10 years ago, and beyond. Okay. And so if you are not where you are, where you wish to be in your life and business right now, it's simply just making some different choices, different decisions. It's as simple as that. Some of you perhaps haven't quite decided that you actually really want to start and build a business. You're still kind of entertaining the idea, like trying it on, playing with a few things, creating some pretty graphics in Canva and decorating your website and, and putting out some offers and throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. That's not how we build a business, okay? There's a whole system and a process that we have for you, a process that we take you through that is intuitively led, so you can build your business your way, but that it has a strategy in place, okay? And so when we're tapping into the field of potentiality, what that means is this reality exists. It's possible for you. That the universe, source energy, God, universal intelligence, whatever you call the energy, is showing you a potential reality that is available to you, right? God doesn't dangle carrots and say, hey, look, you can't have it, but look what's possible for you. God doesn't do that. Okay, so if you are shown a vision, I'm going to take you through this process. If you're shown a vision of something, it means it's possible for you. It exists in the field of potential, right? And it also exists in the field of possibility as well, meaning that the things that you're creating and building and aspiring to has more than likely already been created. Okay, it's already been created. I guarantee this. Some coach, some healer, some spiritual teacher, some soulful entrepreneur has already built a business around an idea that you already have in your mind. They've already done it. They've made the mistakes. They've built something out. And maybe you're thinking, oh, who am I to build a business like that? Because they've already done it. They've beat me to the punch. But actually, they need to see it from you. They need to hear it from you. Okay? And so we're going to be tapping into the field of possibility. And the universe is going to show you what is available to you in the most grandest, the most beautiful, the most expansive life and vision that you could potentially create should you choose. And it's still a choice. So at the end of today, you can still choose. You can still choose. You can choose to accept the current trajectory, and the current trajectory, and like, I can't do it, it's too hard, I can't find clients, it's the wrong economy, we just come out of COVID, now we've got the war in Ukraine, no one's buying, no one's spending. You can choose to go down that line. That is a choice. That is a choice. Conscious or unconscious, it's a choice. Or you can say, you know what, I'm not a victim of my circumstance. I create the circumstances I want. I have sovereignty over my life, my destiny, and I get to choose a new reality for myself. Because here's the thing, multiple realities can exist simultaneously. So what the hell does that mean? What that means is right now on the planet, there are people who are really struggling. This might be you, where some people have been made homeless. They've lost all their jobs. They're not getting clients. They're really struggling. They're like finding stuff in the attic to sell just to make ends meet. They're like doing odd jobs like washing windows. They bought into a paradigm that is being fed by media, telling you we're headed for a recession, a Great Depression. This is the worst time ever. It's the aftermath of the COVID and the war in Ukraine. Gas prices, electricity prices, everything's going up. Inflation's going up, and so people buy into that. They believe it, and they create their reality. The newspapers and the TV are feeding you these fear-mongering belief systems. We buy into them, and then there's a portion of humanity right now that is struggling to make ends meet. That reality exists. I'm not going to die, that reality exists. And there's another reality where I intentionally put myself in a high-level mastermind and with a high-level coach simultaneously. So when the pandemic hit and I was running Berger and I was doing 40 live events in London hotels across London, plus online events as well, where all that went to a standstill, which meant a good, I'd say 70% of our revenues were coming from our events, stopped. Right, I panicked for about 2 days, and I realized, Anna, no one's coming to save you. You've got to save yourself. You've got employees, you've got your family, you've got responsibilities, you've got your community. You're not available for this. So I decided, no, I'm unavailable. I'm going to close down my business. I'm going to find a way. I'm unavailable for this. Unavailable. So I wasn't watching the news. I wasn't listening to the TV. I wasn't listening to the media. I was not interested in the fear-mongering propaganda that was selling newspapers and selling commercials on TV. I was not interested. I tuned out of that, buckled down, said, okay, who can help me? If I already knew that this is happening for me instead of to me, what choice am I going to make? And so I hired a coach and I put myself into a mastermind. So I invested in a high-level coach, which was about, I think it was about 40,000. And then I invested in a high-level mastermind, which was 80,000. So you would think, oh my God, Anna, are you friggin' crazy? This is like the middle of the beginning of the pandemic. You've just lost 30% of your revenue in your business. It's come to a stop and you're spending big money like that I'll be honest, at that point I didn't have. I was like, I have got like the installment plans, so I know I can make the kind of like a few installments, but beyond that, I'm just trusting the universe is going to sort itself out because I'm unavailable to default on my payments with my coaches and my mentors. Unavailable. That's non-negotiable. So I knew I'd find a way. So I was spending money I didn't have in a very difficult, challenging time, but not from a place of desperation and fear and lack. It's like, you know what? I need people to support me to get me through this. And I specifically chose people that were going to help me to get through that difficult time so that I could be supported, so I could support my people. And guess what happened? We had our best years ever. Best years ever. When I was in the room with these masterminds, business owners from every industry. So don't tell me like, oh, well, you don't understand. It's my country and my industry. It's bullshit, right? People from all over the world, like Singapore, Australia, Canada, like across the globe, in a variety of industries from like crypto to land to property to fashion. Yeah, fashion. Like I was like, oh my God, this guy's selling so much of his, he's growing in a pandemic because people were just buying online. Like they're bored and they're buying online, packages arriving on the doorstep. Fashion industry, the medical industry, like these industries were booming. And so as I spoke to every single person when they put us into these breakout rooms, I was listening and paying attention to the words that were coming out of their mouth, the mindset. Because people can say things, but what do they really mean? And so when they were sharing what they were doing, they were finding ways to add more value. They were making pivots. They had different belief systems and stories they were telling versus the ones that were saying, oh, it's the recession. Oh, we're headed for a big depression. Oh, it's the doom and gloom. I stopped hanging out with those people. I stopped listening to those people. And I started to put myself in rooms and with people who were having their best years ever, who were booming, who were growing, who were looking into like different initiatives as a way to serve their people better, as a way to open up new markets, find out new clients. Some of them even elevated their clients. They went more high level. Lots of different shifts were happening, but all of those activities or actions or the how to make their business grow occurred from their mindset, right? They thought big. They realized they needed to become bigger than their problems. Bigger than their problems. And that's the task of the entrepreneurs, to become bigger than your problems. You will always have problems in business and in life, right? The task of business is just solving problems, daily problems, daily problems. That's the task. And so if you're wishing for no problems, good luck, because it doesn't happen in life either, right? If you've got kids, daily problems, right? Daily problems, okay? And so you become bigger than your problems. And so mindset is crucial, mindset. So I'm going to take you through a visualization to the future version of you that exists in the field of potentiality, where she, he, they have created the most amazing business, the most lit up, most juicy, most exciting business ever. This version of you that is so lit up by what they're doing that it's not even about the money, that it's just simply they are fueled by their desires, their passions, the love for what they do, the impact that they're making with the great work. Whatever that great work is for you, whether you're a speaker, writer, teacher, healer, therapist, coach, whatever your great work is, okay, that becomes the fueling drive rather than chasing the money or chasing the number of clients, right? Right. When we start to chase the money, nothing likes to be chased. It actually runs away from you. So don't chase the money. It doesn't work. Okay, it repels. It repels. And today's topic is client attraction. And part of that is also becoming a magnet to clients and becoming a magnet to money. What does that look like? So we're going to be kind of decoding the client attraction today. That's what we're doing. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tanya. She says, I love this conversation. Oh, good. Good. I've been on. It was a business meeting today. I've been on since very early this morning. So I'm just like cruising the vibe, cruising. So you're getting the best of me today. Right, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to take you through visualization. Please close your eyes. And just center yourself in your heart, your big, beautiful heart. Just expanding this beautiful heart energy out across the room you're in. The building, the city, the country. Across the planet. Past our solar system, past the Milky Way galaxy, Just expanding further and further. The more you expand, the lighter you feel. You're still connected to you, but since you're expanding your energy, your frequency out beyond the universe, past the universe through layers of light, till you finally reach this beautiful, pearly, iridescent, bright, bright white light. And in this energy of being connected to everything and everyone, you are connected to the planet, you are connected to all the people of the planet, to the oceans, to the trees, to all the stars in our Milky Way galaxy, to all the stars in our universe, and part of the divine. That God, universal intelligence, divine source energy, Allah, whatever you call that energy, lives inside you. You're part of it, interconnected. Sometimes we forget that we are interconnected. Having a physical body makes us feel separate, but actually we are all interconnected. And so we know that if we kill the bees on this planet, we die, right? The bees can't pollinate the flowers, the plants. Plants can't grow and we can't eat, and so we perish. And so we are interconnected in this beautiful ecosystem, but also energetically interconnected. This also means that we're interconnected with everything else, and that includes our soul-aligned clients. They're not separate, they're not outside of you, they're within you. Just wrap your head around that. They're not outside of you. You don't have to find them, you don't have to hunt for them, you have to convince them, manipulate them to try and get them to buy from you. They're already inside you because you are interconnected. Part of this unified field. Part of all that is. And so when we blow up this belief that we have to find clients, they're outside of us, and replace with the highest truth that these clients are already within us, we are already connected, then we can almost like pull on the strings of those clients, like tug on this like energetic strings to pull on the clients that are waiting to work with us right now in this moment, who have the means to pay, who have a challenge or a problem or a desire, and they want a solution, and they want to achieve that solution quickly. They don't want to spend years suffering. They want it from you because you've achieved that result and you can help them get it faster. That's why they pay you. Help them achieve an outcome or result quicker than if they could ever do it on their own. Because you've been through the journey, you've had the experience, you know what it takes, you've made all the mistakes, so they don't have to. And so let's just code in the knowing, the remembering that you are interconnected with everything in the universe and beyond, that you are truly one with everything. The earth, the sky, the bees, the raindrop, the coral in the oceans, the volcanoes, every blade of grass, and every soul on this planet right now, interconnected. And just allow that to drop in. The remembering of this interconnectedness, that it's safe to be connected without feeling like overwhelmed or contaminated or feeling burdened. You're not responsible for other humans. You're responsible for you. Your only responsibility is to show up and do your great work. That's your responsibility. You're here to empower, to awaken, not to carry, not to save. So let's release any coding you have around having to rescue, save, be responsible for others. Anyway that you're holding other people or other humans as a burden, anyway that you hate humans or some humans, let's release that. Show that you no longer need to hold on to difficult clients because you need the money. So let's just release that energy and replace it with you get to attract high-level clients that you absolutely adore who become raving fans, and that's possible for you. And so you can just say yes out loud. And when you say yes out loud, you give me permission to make this change for you on your behalf through the divine, to code this in on every level of your being. Good. And let's allow the divine to teach you and ensure that you are a magnet to the perfect for you clients, where you're a vibrational match to your zone of genius, your secret sauce, the thing that you do that comes so easy to you, so effortlessly, the thing that you've nailed, the thing that you're built for, wired for, the thing you love to do, that sometimes you wouldn't even think of charging, that thing that you're a vibrational match to the client who needs this, who wants this, who desires it. We'd love to have this transformation, this solution, this outcome. So as we're coding that in, I want you to just to feel the chords between you and your SoulAlign clients. Remember, you're not here to serve everybody, okay? You've got a specific type of client. Your ideal customer avatar. They're a perfect fit for your zone of genius and their fears, hopes, and desires and outcomes that they want. And so just feel the presence of all the souls waiting. They're waiting to work with you. They're waiting. And again, just like an ocean wave, any emotions that come up, because I can see it in everyone, like, oh, it's too many people, oh, I haven't got enough time in my calendar, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough yet, I'm not ready for this many people. Just let that wash over like an ocean wave. Wash over you. Acknowledge it. Don't try and delete it or blow it up. Just acknowledge it. Oh, that's interesting. I'm thinking it's too many people. Is that true that God's going to send me too many people and I'll just drown in people? Of course not. Let's say you just let it go. You let it go. You make it ridiculous. Is it true that you're responsible for their results? No. They're adults. They're responsible for themselves. You have a process, a framework, a modality that you know gets results. So if you have a good client, right, who's coachable, who's healable, who wants the result, you use your process and they take responsibility, and the magic occurs so quickly before their very eyes. And so let's just release any way that you feel like you're responsible for their result. If you charge them money or big money, you have to do more work. So let's release that. Any way that you have to like overstuff your programs, overstuff your offers with lots of bonuses, right? With these extra long sales pages to convince them to buy. Let's just release any way that you have to convince people because you're charging more. So if you're in a transition from the hourly model to the package model and you're overstuffing the program, that actually might be turning people off. They've put way too much in the program. They're like, oh my God, I'm not gonna have time for this. So their objection might not even be the money. It might be, you know what, this program has too much in it. I don't have the time to consume everything you're giving me for me to get that result. So people will actually pay more to achieve the result faster and easier. Way more. They don't need a dozen bonuses. What they need is the outcome. Is it to find that soulmate, get married, have a family? Is it to come to terms with their sexuality and let go of needing their parents' approval? Is it to gain confidence to speak up in the boardroom? Is it for the woman to embrace her sexuality by healing her shame? Is the stressed out corporate executive who's trying to climb the corporate ladder, being in her masculine and developing breast cancer, She wants to make it big without sacrificing her femininity. Or the woman who's terrified of leaving corporate. She wants to start a family, but she's scared she's going to lose her place in the queue. Right? You have your secret sauce. You actually know what it is. So let's let go of any story you're telling us, like, I don't know what my niche is, I don't know who my clients are, I don't know what my secret sauce is. Let's release that story, because if you keep saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, then you won't know. You'll lie to yourself like a blindfold over your third eye, denying the truth that actually you already know. And so we stop saying that and say, okay, what if I did know? What if I did know what my secret sauce is? What if I did know what I'm here to do? What if I did know what the thing that comes so easy to me that I can charge premium rates for? What if I did know who I'm supposed to be helping? What would be joyful, expansive, fun for me, where basically I got to be paid to play? It was so much fun that serving my clients was just simply a gorgeous, fabulous, exciting, fun, funny, relaxed conversation where the transformation occurred before their eyes. What if that was possible? And let's release anyway. You go, oh, I've only done one course, I've only done 2 courses, I've only done 10, I've only done 20, I need to do more. Anyway, you've become the professional student, which is a form of self-sabotage, where you're like getting more courses, more training, more training, more training, more books, right? More five-day challenges, waiting until you're ready, and actually just decide you are. That everything, remember, you are interconnected. Everything's already within you. You have all that you need to begin now. And so just let's code in the awareness and the knowing and the embodiment of who you are now, and having that knowledge to help others now. That you have all that you need now and that nothing is missing. Much like this. Thank you. Well done, well done. I love how you guys are so open. I can see the energy releasing and the new codes coming in. You're very receptive, so thank you. It's beautiful. It's all coming in. I can see heart chakras opening. I can see soul expansion. I can see higher self integrating more with your lower self. I feel like the remembrance of your divine blueprint is opening up inside you as you remember who you are and the work you came here to do. Where it gets to be easy, it gets to be flow, it gets to be aligned, it gets to be joyful, it gets to be fun, it gets to be pleasurable. Where you are in love with your life, you're in love with your business, you're in love with your clients. So let's code that in. Be in love with your life, your business, your clients, your offers. It looks like and feels like to actually love what you have created and who you've created it for and the process you take them through. So whatever modality or technique or combination, it's such a pleasure and joy to deliver. You look forward to those sessions. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to do our quantum jump. So on the count of 3, we're going to step into 2 years in the future. Where you have created your ideal business, your dream business, from a place of expansion and joy and pleasure and fun. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's step over into 2 years in the future from now in the field of possibility, your dream business, where you're in love with life, in love with your business, in love with your clients, in love with your offers. And so with your eyes closed, looking down at your feet. Okay? What kind of shoes are you wearing? Or are you barefoot? Are you indoors or are you outdoors? Just trust your first thoughts. Then look up, look around. Okay, where are you? Who's with you? What are you doing? Just allow the vision to be painted. What are you saying? Are you writing something down? Are you speaking? In this moment, 2 years in the future, what is occurring? You can almost imagine like you've got a remote control where you can go forwards and backwards, look at the view in different angles. I want you to look around this timeline, 2 years in the future. What have you created in your business? What does that look like? Are you speaking from stage? Are you running digital courses? Are you writing books? A podcast? A YouTube channel? Are you just serving a handful of high-end clients? Are you selling digital products? Have you got a therapy space or a wellness retreat center? Or are you running a retreat from a beautiful location? Or are you just using this gorgeous business you've built through getting team to run things for you so you can have more downtime? The 4-hour work week. That you show up, you do magic just for those 4 hours a week and your team run everything. What exists for you in this field of potential? Okay, I want you to stay in that connectedness, because the truth is you're always connected. Stay in that connectedness. I want you to slowly open your eyes. Stay in the energy of being connected, in that beautiful, blissful state, this expansive state where nothing is written in stone, it all gets to be a choice. And I want you to get to your journal, to your notebook, and I want you to start writing what you saw in your vision. So I'm going to give you guys 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Let's do 7 minutes, 7 sacred minutes to journal and write on what your life and your business looks like 2 years in the future. All the things that you've desired, you've wanted, the effortlessness, the ease, where you're in a divine feminine flow, that there is still action required, but it's soul-aligned action. So if you are speaking from stage, it's because you love it and you want to be on stage and it lights you up, and that is your soul flow. If you're a prolific writer and you're writing books and blog posts and you're a bestseller and that feels aligned, right? If it's, doing group trainings and a retreat, describe the beautiful location of where you're doing the retreat. If you have your wellness center, How's it decorated? Who have you invited as your guest experts to speak at these wellness retreats? What kind of food is served there? What's the landscape, right? Is it in mountains? Is it by the ocean? Who's there? Who have you helped? What are the results people are getting? Describe the outcomes that you're achieving at this level 2 years in the future from the field of possibility. 7 minutes, go. I'm going to time you. Three minutes, guys, 3 minutes. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep letting it flow. Make it bigger, make it grander, make it more beautiful. Keep going. What would you love your business to look like? How are you spending your days? What are you doing for self-care? If you're playing a bigger game, then you are honoring yourself as the queen. how are you exercising, how are you nourishing yourself, what kind of friends are you hanging out with, who are your coaches, your mentors, what part of masterminds are you part of, what world travel are you doing that is enriching you as a human and you as a business owner. What team have you got? Your dream team. Keep going, guys. Okay, and you can stop. All right, so who would like to share? Who would like to share their dream business with me? You can raise your hand or you can type in the chat. What really excited you about what you wrote? What's something that perhaps surprised you that you didn't even think to ask, but you wrote it down? Who would like to share? Suzanne says, I wrote several books. Love it, love it. And Suzanne, what were the books about? What were the topics about? Let us know. Love it. So your task now is to invoke that feeling on a regular basis. Because what we do is we create stories around, I have to have this and this and this, and the business has to be like this and this and this for me to get that feeling, because what we're actually chasing is a feeling. So if you invoke that feeling now of like total connection to the creator, that lovely chillax feeling, right? You invoke it on a regular basis, you actually become magnetic to the outcomes that you're seeking. For those of you inside SoulAlign Business, there are a lot of meditations in the portal for you. The Millionaire Mindset one, the Client Attraction one. So listening to those on a regular basis to raise your energy to the frequency of already having. It's not something I need to get to or calibrate to. It's I am. And all you're doing is turning on that switch. You go, oh yeah, I remember I'm awesome. Oh yeah, I remember. Like I'm already a magnet to all that I desire. Oh, I remember that it's already within me. It's not outside of me, it's within me. So what those meditations do is it's not designed to kind of like kind of calibrate you up to something that's not possible for you. It's just flip a switch on something that's always been within you. That's what we forget. I can manifest and demand. Oh my God, making money is easy. It's all possible for me because that which I seek is seeking me. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. So I love that. I love it. So hopefully you guys got some nice ideas for rituals, habits that you can employ in your life to code in and realign to those good feelings that you're feeling when you are living your dream life and business. You invoke the feelings, right? The feelings, right? And then when you do that, like you're tickling the particles in the quantum field, the universe is reorganizing itself, rearranging itself, and then expect delivery from creator.com. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have an idea for this training. So this training is a taster of SoulAlign Business Group Coaching. So that option is available for you. So you can go to annakitney.com, go into SoulAlign Business, and there's a self-study or the group coaching. So this is the style of coaching that I do in the program. So I would love to invite you to come and join SoulAlign Business. Okay, for those of you already in SoulAlign Business, you can upgrade to the group coaching option. So if you've purchased the self-study and you think, oh, hang on a minute, I think I'm ready for some group coaching, then you can upgrade your package to get the group coaching. There's a special price for you inside the program for those who want to upgrade. And everyone inside SoulAlign Business, I'll send you the link for that. And so that you can get support from me every fortnight. I'm looking to add a few more things in the program. So I've just spoken with somebody who's an excellent copywriter who will help you guys with your copywriting. So that's going to be a very exciting addition to the program. And I also want to include somebody that's going to be doing regular energy clearings inside the group program as well. So currently we have 2 calls a month. I'm looking to add extra calls, which means as the group program becomes bigger and bigger, the price is going to go up. Okay. As you're getting more and more support, the value of the program is going to go up. So if you're looking to get in early at a good price, then obviously come join SoulAlign Business. Okay, so if you are sort of at startup stage, you've got some clients and you want to like grow and scale, this is the best place. Some of you are already doing 100K and you're looking to kind of go to the next level, then obviously we've got Eminence coming up. Eminence is my live event in London coming up on the 24th and 25th of September in London. Okay, so I'm going to post the link for you guys to both SoulAlign Business and Eminence. And if you've got any questions, you guys can always book a clarity call with Lucy, and you can have a chat about what is going to be a best fit for you depending on your business. So SoulAlign Business is self-study or self-study with group coaching for 6 months. And there's pay in full and monthly payment plan. Okay. And then obviously for those of you who feel called to the next level up is Eminence. Eminence is going to be in a gorgeous hotel in Marylebone in London. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's going to be a 2-day immersion for 40 women only who are doing amazing things in their business and want to really gain the exposure. So we've got Mindy Gibbons-Klein, who will be talking on thought leadership and how to use writing a book to position yourself in the arena of being the expert and the thought leader. Then we'll have Artie Palmer as well. So some of you might have seen the Instagram live I did earlier today, just before this, on branding and how to create a brand to become iconic, meaning you stand out in the marketplace, that you are different, right? There's so many healers out there doing theta healing, Reiki, so many coaches out there doing business coaching, life coaching, relationship coaching. Why are you different? Why should they buy from you? This is what we're going to help you address during the Eminence, is to help you really define your unique selling proposition, your USP, your message, your brand message, what you're gonna how you're gonna stand out in the marketplace. So there's an opportunity to kind of have a look at your business model as well, how we can help you scale up to multiple 6 figures and 7 figures without burning out. Making more money doesn't necessarily mean more work. There's some shifts. There's a mindset shift, right? And then there's a strategic, shift as well, like some of the actions that you're doing. So we change some of the actions that we're doing in order for you to scale and grow without the burnout. So that is Eminence in London, 24th and 25th of September 2022. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, fabulous. All right, so my pleasure, Suzanne. Thank you so much, everyone. We look forward to seeing you inside SoulAlign Business. And for some of you, it's Eminence. Thank you so much and good night. Oh, thank you for my heart emojis. Thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.